What is South Korea's odd Valentine's Day tradition? When is it illegal to flush your toilet? Can it snow in the desert? Can you grow square fruit? Well, be sure to stick around for these crazy facts and more in this mind-blowing episode of You Don't Know. In America, Valentine's Day is focused mostly on guys buying gifts for girls. But in South Korea, women are usually the ones buying chocolates and things for men. The men who receive these gifts are then expected to reciprocate the following month on a holiday called White Day. The unique smell of rain actually comes from plant oils, bacteria, and ozone. One of the world's longest pianos was built by a teenager in New Zealand. Adrian Mann was 15 years old when he started building the nearly 19-foot-long piano. He finished it when he was 20. The first world leader to create a YouTube channel was the then British Prime Minister Tony Blair, who made his account in 2007. The tongue is the only muscle in the body that's not connected on both ends. It's connected on only one end to the hyoid bone, which is also unique in that it's the only bone in your body not connected to another bone. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot name your pet as an heir or beneficiary in your will in the US. You can, however, use your will or living trust to leave your pet and money to care for the pet to a trusted caretaker. You may be surprised to know that traditionally, product prototypes were made of wood, and that was the case for the first computer mouse. Doug Engelbart and his team at Stanford Research Institute created the first mouse with a single button, 2 wheels to plot the X and Y coordinates, and a wooden shell. A research team at Griffin University wanted to find out how many atoms you would need to cast a shadow, and they discovered that all you needed was 1. After 5 years of research, they published their findings in 2012, producing the smallest thing ever photographed. In the past 50 years, it has snowed in the Sahara Desert a total of 6 times. In 1979, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2021, and 2022. Some of those were just light dustings, but the blizzard of 2016 brought over 3 feet of snow. You may have heard that in Switzerland, it is illegal to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. to avoid disturbing your apartment neighbors. But that is just an urban myth. While there are rules for quiet hours overnight, flushing is not one of them. Docking is a term used to describe the practice of cutting off a sheep's long, woolly tail to help prevent fecal matter from accumulating on the hindquarters. This greatly reduces the presence of wool maggots and also helps with shearing. It's always encouraging to hear stories of heroism surrounding tragedies, like the story of Roselle, the guide dog who led her blind owner down 78 flights of stairs during 9/11. The descent took about an hour, and they both made it out safely. You can buy square watermelons in Japan. They were first developed by graphic artist Tomiyuki Ono as a way to more easily store the melons. But as farmers improved their shape over the years, they decreased the practicality of the melons because, to keep their shape, they have to be harvested before they're ripe, making them completely inedible. As a decoration, though, they can last for about a year. They're much more expensive than regular watermelons, too, costing between $80 to $200 US.
In the dawn